Today we're going to talk about how designers and developers can speed up the process by using PowerPoint for storyboards. In the great game of American football, communication is crucial. They often stop the game to hold a huddle where everybody gets on the same page. And when we build our e-learning, we need to be doing the same sort of communication. One of the best ways to improve turnaround time between designers and developers is to get on the same page with your storyboard expectations. Every developer is different. Some people like to be involved in the huddle as early as possible. Other people just say, just tell me where to stand on the field, throw me the football, and I'll be there to catch it. Talk to your developers and get to know what they need. When I'm playing the role of developer in the e-learning game, I get a whole bunch of different types of storyboards, from Excel to Word, PowerPoint. My favorite storyboards are built in PowerPoint. Let me show you why. This is a typical well-done storyboard in Word. The designer will send this to me, and I'm going to build this into an e-learning. So let me show you what that looks like. So first we've got the title slide that says this and uses this image. So I'm going to come into Storyline, create a new slide, paste my text in here, and I'll just do a quick rough cut. I won't even make this look pretty. And then typically this is such a small resolution file or a screenshot, I can't use that. When I stretch it up, it gets too big. So I have to go find the grass shoes file and add it to Storyline here. There's my grass shoes. So then I pull this in, send that to the back, and I've got my text here. That's ugly, so I'm just gonna put something in there so I can see it. Okay, slide 1. Let's put a new slide in and do the next slide. We'll keep it blank because I haven't decided on a look and feel yet. Back to my storyboard. Select your skill level. Paste that in, come back to my storyboard. I need to get that picture, and that picture in there. That one, and that one. Now they're all stacked on top of each other. Then I would spend some time getting them all the right size and shape. Then I need to label these. Okay, so we're probably 5 to 10 minutes in and we've got 2 slides. Now I need to make a new slide as a placeholder for where these are launching to. I'm just going to duplicate this. Copy that. Paste it here. Copy that. Paste it here. Copy that. And paste it here for the expert. Now I need to add links. Add a trigger here. So I want to jump to slide 1.3 when the user clicks picture 2, which is that. I should have renamed that. I'll go back and rename later. Add a new trigger. Jump to slide 1.4 when the user clicks that picture. And then this, I want to jump to slide 1.5 when user clicks picture 3. Here you can see my branching. That depending on what the user clicks, it'll take me to different slides, and then I need to build out those paths according to my storyboard here. So you can see it's an involved process. It takes quite a bit of time and some interpretation, and really I don't have anything pretty yet. I've just got a really rough outline here of how this storyboard's going to go. All I'm really doing, I'm not even designing or developing much. All I'm doing is converting a Word storyboard into a storyline format. And that takes a good chunk of time. Imagine if there's 30, 40 slides on here, that could take me most of the day just to transport it in, and I still have a lot of tweaking to do here. Alright, let me show you what it looks like if we use PowerPoint. Now, I'm playing the role of the designer when I build this, and I can show them exactly where I want the title. I can show them exactly, I've got a little transparent layer on top of this. I can show that. I can really give it the look and feel that I want, which is what a storyboard is really about. In movies, when they storyboard, they're showing where the characters are in relation to things, what it's going to look like. When we do this and storyboard this way, we're not really showing, it's not a storyboard really or a picture of what the slide's going to look like. It's just info dump with a picture. So by using PowerPoint, we're able to really show that. Plus, it's a lot more flexible where you could move stuff around a lot easier than adding it as a table in Word. So this is our little storyboard here, learning to tie your shoes all by yourself. I'm the designer here. I can choose the font, the color, the size, all of that. And I can still leave this basic so that the developer can spruce it up if needed. But I've already got my images here. I don't need to resize them. Anyway, down here we can see all the notes for the developer when they build it. And let's say I even want to add some interactivity into here. So what I want is, I want to hyperlink this picture. So when the user clicks on it, it takes them to slide 3. I want to hyperlink this picture. So when the user clicks on it, it takes to slide 4. And I want to hyperlink this. So it takes them to slide 5. Now this is slightly more work for the designer, but not a ton more than it took to build this. And let me show you why it's so amazing. So I'm going to save this. And now I'm switching roles to the eLearning developer. Let's pretend this is what I get. I look at it and I say, great, I can actually see kind of look and feel where they want text. How this is going to flow. I've got this drag and drop activity. They've already put the high-res pictures in here. I don't have to go searching for them. Let's try pulling it straight in to Storyline here. So I'm going to go to File, Import, PowerPoint. And this is so cool. I can't wait to show you. It's tie my shoes. We import it and watch what happens. Here we go, import. Now what I'm actually doing is developing the slide instead of transferring data from one file format to another. Check this out. All I did was import the PowerPoint. It already knew to set up all the branching. Since you click on this, it takes you to this slide. Click here, it takes you here. This will save me hours. And it really doesn't take that much more time for the designer to build. So let's dive in and take a look at it. What it looks like when you import something from PowerPoint. Boom. It even keeps track of the order these are in when I look at my timeline, like what's on top of what. I come in here. I've got a little bit of tweaking to do there, but I've still got these here, and they are hyperlinking. You can see I've got a trigger that's already built to jump to that slide. I didn't build that trigger. That came from my designer who built it in PowerPoint. Also, I can hop over to the notes and see the notes that the designer made for me. This will save me hours and even days on big projects, and now I can really get in and make the look and feel better, modify these things so they're really pretty, working well. Even this stuff, drag and drop. So now if I have to turn this into a drag and drop activity, super easy. Turn these into targets, set some rules when I drag these over them, and bam, I'm done. Once again, this will save me so much time as a developer. And it's not much more time for my designer to build in the first place, and it makes more sense. They're able to convey their vision to me in a better way, and we all have PowerPoint anyway, so this doesn't cost us any more money. So even though we've focused on one way to build your storyboards, that's not the golden standard, and I'm not saying that's how it should be done for everyone. But I wanted you to know this tool so you can talk to your developers and see if it would make sense to them to use this for your storyboards. Talk to them, find out what their struggles are. Ask them, what's your biggest frustration when you take a storyboard to build out in e-learning, and how can I help ease that transition? And you'll be surprised at how much quicker they can turn around your e-learning projects.